Hi everyone, welcome back to Empire Total War with the British in 1767. We're here mainly focused on India at the moment. It's all go in India, there's the conflict going on with the Maratha Confederacy. But if we turn our attention first of all to the rest of the world, in North America things are relatively calm. We've got a couple of spies out doing some espionage. I'm not actually sure why you were here. I think you got kicked out of the town, didn't you? Or kicked out of the 97% chance of infiltration. Yeah, go on then.
Investigating target.
That's Samuel Boyce. He's going to do some investigation in the church school here. It's obviously converting the populace of this French territory to Catholicism, which is kind of against what we wanted, because we've got a preacher up here trying to convert them to Protestantism. So I might get him to try and do some sabotage, although that may trigger France to cause a war. So we probably won't look to rock the apple cart too much there. Let's see if we can get this guy into Quebec. 75% chance of infiltration. And so yeah, we were just keeping an eye. Oh, he's in. Well done, James. Not much in the army at the moment. They've got 2 units of mounted auxiliary troops. We've got some colonial infantry, some rangers, and some bowmen, plus a unit of artillery. Yeah, we're not really... We need that territory to claim the 13 colonies back into the bosom of the British Empire, but for now we are not pursuing it because pretty much all our focus and money is in India. So yeah, that's one thing. So as North America's fairly calm, Europe for us also is fairly calm. The French were getting a bit excitable, moving troops up and around Paris and up to their ports here at Calais and Le Havre. The French fleet has got, what, 5 ships, is in Le Havre, but we've got the British home fleet just harboured off their Le Havre port, not in a way that we're blocking traffic or we're in any way blockading the port. We're just, running a bit of interference. So if they did want to put some troops on their ships and sail them across the channel to our green and pleasant land, then our navy should be able to intercept them and try and sink the boats with the army in the channel. We're keeping an eye on our Dutch friends here. We are we're not allied with the Dutch, but we are friends with the Dutch. And it looks like the Spanish are giving them some close attention. But it all seems to have calmed down for the major powers in Europe. And by major powers, I'm the Spanish, the French, and the Dutch as well. Prussia is still going at it. And you can see Prussia and Denmark are having a bit of a conflict here. And we've also got Poland, Lithuania, and Sweden all involved in that kind of Nordic, Scandinavian battle, which is going on around Denmark area. So we're not getting involved in that because we don't want to get involved in that. Yeah, and you can see Austria got all the way down to the Med as well. So that's interesting. But as I said, our main focus is all on India. We've done well. We've, well, you can see there's just Hyderabad in the middle, and then we've got the mid to southern territories of India. So we've got a blockade of the town going on with our army. It is literally just armed populace, but they won't surrender, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. We're going to try and take Hyderabad today. We've got armies splintering off. It's quite a large army heading off up here, which is a bit of a concern. We will send this army with John Manners after them to try and clear them up. That's going to be his task. We also have an army up here in Nagpur under the command of Henry Seymour Conway. And again, he may try and do some tidying up of these forces. This is a tidy up force, which has obviously got to Malwa and is holding that territory. We've got another force here, which I think is part of that army. And then we've got almost a full stack in Ahmedabad, which is holding off that. So the idea we had was we will try and take Hyderabad, then sue for peace. That'll give us a chance to get all this repaired, all this productive, and move all our troops up to the front line, and then we can have a second push. And we wanted to come up to the river, didn't we? So we might take all these territories here. I say we might. We'll try and take all these territories here, and see if we can, reduce the Maharatha Confederacy to up here. So in the less fertile lands, if we can capture the river. But then we'll have the prize of India all to ourselves, and then we can have a force along the river holding it, and just keeping India in check, and then the rest of the troops we can sail off either to North America or indeed Europe to start poking some hornets' nests there as well. So let's have a look. Hyderabad. Should we start off with this? Right. Let's 4 turns till surrender, but let's try and force it. These are just armed populace. I'm amazed they didn't surrender. I wonder if this has become the de facto capital. Possibly. But anyway, let's try our assault. We've got 5 artillery pieces, so we can blow a hole in the wall, and then, well, we'll try not to do too much damage. Okay, here we go then. Let's get the artillery and start bombarding. Where are they? They're all in the middle, are they? They're firing at us. Let's see if we can put some holes in the walls. Don't try and snipe them. Right, let's get these cannons. Let's put a hole in this corner then. You can't. Can you get that? You can get there. Can you get that? You can get there. Right. We've got our guys slightly in a dip, but it's not a perfect dip actually. So let's get our cavalry moving. Is that all the cavalry we have? Yeah, see, we're in a column. So let's move the cavalry. And let's get these guys moving. Yeah, that's the tower gone. Is that going to give us a point of entry here? Is this bit? Oh, it's down. Right. Yes, it has. Okay, fantastic. Right. You can cease firing then, and then we'll just pursue with the manual way. Right. You can get hitched, whatever. Right, over here, and we'll get the armies marching in. Good. See, they've got the force already, got the forces up there, which is fine. Okay, we've got the 6th Light Foot heading to the area now. Let's get them lined up. They've got a longer range than most infantry, and we can see if they can start putting a bit of fire on the armed populace in there. You close enough? Not quite. Almost got that perfect, but not quite. Actually, if you come over here, that might give you a better angle. Yeah, well, as the rest of the force marches up the hill, we'll just start picking them off, see if we can draw them out. Which reminds me, let's get the cavalry here. Right, so let's have a look at these boys. So here they come. They've got melee weapons. So that's slowed their advance, and they're in fact retreating. These guys have got muskets. They're melee. That unit was melee. Who are these guys? They are melee. Excuse me. And muskets, okay. Oh, I didn't realise they were going to kind of fan out quite like that. Alright then. Go on. Get your ropes out. Climb that. The light infantry is doing great though. They are bringing down these, they're the firelock ones, okay. Cavalry. Here comes the cavalry. And there goes their numbers pretty quickly. Alright, you finish them off. Good stuff. Right, so our way is clear. We're up here now. Oh no, they've decided to just melee. That's not what I wanted you to do. Right. Concerned the flanks are exposed. Well, they're not really. And I didn't want you to go into melee either. Retreat from melee. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all, but there we go. Let's get you in here as well. Guys. Behind you. Turn round and fire at them. Honestly, you're embarrassing me. Oh my goodness, the might of the British Empire, and they're looking in the wrong direction, for heaven's sake. Right, okay, it's time to get in. No, don't get into melee. Oh. Right, just like get out of there. You've just absolutely cocked that up. Alright, face that way. Disengage, come over there. Oh my god, would you... Yeah, I suppose they can't disengage. Would be the thing. Right, are we going to try this again without completely cocking up? So much for... What was the point of having toggle mode or skirmish mode on if they weren't actually going to ever run away? Oh, I lost. There's 7 of them. Come on. Just kill them. Oh, there's one of them, right. Toggle mode off. Right, come back. Right, you march forward. Now engage them. There's 11 of them. Good. Alright. How are these boys on the wall doing? They're kind of... Look at the casualties of the local populace. They're stepping over bodies. That's... Oh my god, that's horrendous. They're winning the fight, though. Right. Let's get these boys in there. Right, you go and sit in the square. Cavalry, go and sit in the square, please. Oh my goodness. We didn't do this particularly well. My goodness me. Right, can you... Put some fire on them up on the wall? Yes, you're reloading. Okay, good. Lightfoot, you go there. Okay, right, the shambles may be at an end, and we may be getting some more control of the situation. Here's another unit over here. That's the one with the captain in it, I think. And in fact, let's get you turned that way. Oh, he's off. Spin them round, and then we'll get these guys to come here, hopefully. Cavalry, do not charge in front of the guns as much as you want to and get cut down, because you're not the brightest units in the world. Right. 80 of 80. Face the right way. Why haven't you opened up yet? You're still reloading. Okay, right. Right, these seems to have done okay, and now they're putting fire from the wall, which is what I wanted them to do in the first place. The captain's dead. And yeah, okay, we'll claim victory. There we go. We lost 267 men. They've lost all 1,280. Oh my good, that didn't go particularly well. But Hyderabad is now in our control. Fantastic. Look, we've painted India red. Don't worry, the Dutch have got the Sri Lanka. So, or Ceylon, I think it's called here, isn't it? Ceylon, yeah. Good. So let's get... Oh, we haven't got any money to actually get these repairs done. But, Hyderabad is ours. Now, as we said, we are going to go straight to diplomatic relations and sort of say, do you know what? You look like you're struggling. Do you want a breather? Go on. Yeah, I knew they'd accept. They are struggling. Peace treaty signed. Ah, look at me. Do you know what? Can I also? How about this? This is how. What a wonderful person. I'll offer you a trade agreement. Yes, I'll accept it. Good. Excellent. So we can start making some money. Oh, brilliant. Right, so all their armies will now retreat from our lands, which should give us time to repair everything. Yep, there's all retreated. Fantastic. And then we'll bolster all the armies up into these towns here. Brilliant. Okay. Ooh. Got some colourful things in the highlights box. 1768. Technological advance. Machined tools. Next technology under research will be the steam engine. Nice. Agent recruited. Henry Bates in Karnataka. Rebellion in Malwa. Okay. That's what those colourful ones. And in Bengal as well. Workers in Odisha and Kukaz is rioting. Successful mission for James Alexander and Boyce. Bioelectricity discovered. Luigi Galvani has become the first man to investigate the presence of electricity in the muscles of animals. Oh, the frog leg, yes. I remember learning about that at school. A fleet has arrived. Where? Oh, do you know what? This fleet was going to come down here and kill the Maharatha Confederacy fleet, wasn't it? All right. Well, it's not completely redundant. You can still come down here and intimidate them. Units recruited. General's bodyguard in Jurat. Also, lots of units as well. And a trait gain for John Smeaton. Research points into industrial technologies +2. Excellent. Good. Right. Okay. Let's take stock and let's try and repair the damage that's going on in India. Okay, so we've got Bengal, we've got Kukaz. rioting. So let's come up here and look at these ones. Oh, we've got a blooming rebel army as well. Oh, hang on. Is there another one then? Yeah, there's another one there. Okay. Right, let's have a look. It's the working classes, but the garrison seems to have the majority of this under control. Okay. Army-wise, I think... Right, we'll come back to that. I want to just check on how we're doing here. They've got a small unit of force. Ah, yeah, I remember you. You bring in 5,000. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of that. We've got 8,200 in the kitty. But our actual resistance to us is reducing all the time, which is good. Let's get some... basically some garrison militia forces. Lime juice and sauerkraut is the technology required for construction of this building. Is that what? A naval hospital. We've got one of those over here, do we not? Or was that not ours? That's not ours. I was blockading it. Okay. I take that back. Okay then. So, we also had... Where did I see the other army? There. Ah, so this is where, yeah, we've got the small force where it's actually not too bad. We've got a small force of troops there. Nagpur is looking okay as well, but we'll probably use that army to try and hit this force, unless... Do we have any other force like this force here? Obviously, we don't actually know what the makeup of this... Oh, yes, we can. Landless rabble. Oh, wow. What a unit. They look like pitchforks and some armed peasantry. Okay. This will be just the ticket then, if they can't quite make it. What I could do, move them over here, and then this force can go and get them. So I'll move them out, and I'll move them in. There we go. So they should be good. Yep. And then this force hopefully has got... They can cross the river there.
Shall win.
So 960 versus our 583. Okay, so here is our force. Oh, there's theirs over there. We'll just warm them up with the cannons then. Let's get these two guys to... Oh, probably needs a little bit more than that. There we go. Like that. And then we'll angle you like that. And we've got the dragoons here. There we go, like that. Beautiful. Right. We'll just start peppering them. This is the highest bit of land we had, really. So we put our cannon on it. It's quite, yeah, it's not terribly bad land at all. It's just rolling countryside, so it's quite nice. But we'll put a bit of fire on them from the cannon and see if that brings them closer to us. Yeah, so I recognise the pirate flag. That is Thomas Tew, so they're saying. But he didn't have the little star on it, so they've obviously just put that as a little rebel flag, which is pretty cool anyway. But yeah, it's a nice little pirate flag there. Oh, you're not within canister shots, so back to round shot for the moment. So where is their pitchfork wielding? Pitchfork. They've got guns. The ones on the flank got... Oh, there's a lot of them, isn't there? The cannon's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting here. They've got the numbers. If they just charge in and don't give up, they would win. But I'm hopeful that we can... I'm guessing that's where their captain is it? Because that's the one the artillery are going for. Right, canister shot. Here they come, and they're coming in quick. Wavering, good. I reckon if they charge them, they'll break. Broken, good. Charge them. Oh, who are they? Oh, they're moving around the side, okay. Alright, I'm hopeful these guys will hold. The Dragoons. Will buy us a bit of time. Alright, watch these guys on the flank. They're only reloading now. I hate that. You've been sitting there for half hour. Oh, we're not going to kill them in sufficient numbers, unfortunately. Right. Alright. Ceasefire cannon. You're out of range now. We'll just leave it up to the Dragoon to try and pick off as many as possible. That's quite impressive watching the Dragoons charging like that, isn't it? Yeah, get the ones with the guns. I don't think those guys are going to catch them, are they? Not if they're walking. Got their captain. Good, we're reducing these forces. Okay, so it is victory. Unfortunately, 363 still remain. We lost 12, but that army has been bloodied. And right, well done. Oh, you can continue to chase, and we'll probably try and let's send some force from here. Dragoons will be particularly useful, and cannon, and horse. We'll send a cannon and some light infantry. Right, yeah. Let's go and try and finish that force. 355 versus 800. Okay, so there we have it. We've got our guns all set up here. And here's the units over the car. Oh, we've got some, what looks to be, oh, it's the general coming in. With some more guns. Okay, that's fine. We didn't really want to pull them in, but they're coming in anyway. So they need to make a run on us before our reinforcements come in. Where are they? There they are. So we've got walking rabble. We've got some. These are the guys with the guns, musket. They've got guns. No, they've got pitchforks. So we've got 70, 100, and so that's 200, 220 odds. There you go. 304. So that is the full force then. Good. Got our dragoons lined up like this so they can just use their carbines to have a shot. We could get them to dismount, but they got better movement on the horse. They can fire from the horse, so we might as well allow them to fire from the horse. Right, here comes the general. He can sort of come in behind them. We might need him to cut down some forces. We've got some guns. We've got some more cavalry. Perfect. Got the those dragoons over here. Good. Just waiting for the forces to come in. And what's nice is that we've got quite a few cavalry units now, so we can look to try and clear them down as they rout, and then hopefully completely remove this rebel faction or rebel force from our lands. Alright, they're faffing around behind that wall, and as you can see, I've got some of the resupply troops to put some, or reinforcement troops to put some fire on that flank. So they're being hit from the flank now. What I am concerned is about these guys. Let's bring you back here, so you're not going to get hit by the cannon firing from that flank as they get closer to us. Yeah, while they're out there, we'll get the round shot to pepper them. That's fine. You can probably straighten up, and I'll get you on your flank there. Lovely. Alright, we seem to have maybe shifted the movement of the force. They're running, they're broken, yeah. Okay, good. Give me a shot in the back if you want. Don't have to. That's fine. Right. Cannon. Canister shot, if you will. But I think our our light guns should be able to do the business. Right, I may switch you two guys off. Thank you. Good, I think cannon off. And then we'll go in. They're all routing, yeah. Right, you get them. You get them. Oh, hang on, we've still got a force here, have we? That must be the captain in that one. Yeah, now they're going. Right, okay. Yeah, he was. Okay, good, good, good. I thought I told you to stop firing. Continue. Oh. Right. Get them. Got some lancers here. Get them. Glorious victory. Right, 22 remain. We're able to flee from the battle, and yes, that is enough to end their reign of destruction on our lands, which is good. Meanwhile, Henry Seymour Conway mentioned dispatches +1 to battle. Right, have you got the energy to get back to base? You do. Hooray. Right, you can march back to there when you get a moment. And right, so we've got another army over here. What's the makeup of this one? Oh, these have got cannon and camels. So this is a more serious force. Okay. Feel a little bit light on infantry there, don't we? So, there's our infantry there, no doubt. Alright, we've got cannon in there. Cannon. We've got ships in there doing their thing. Let's get that to a commercial port. As I say, we're going to try and... I will commission a trade ship as well. Yeah, we're going to try and get the fleets in good order. Let's get you up to there with the admiral. This port is doing okay, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's actually that is actually our shipyard where we can do stuff. That's okay. Who have we got here? An agent, Henry Bates. Jake, right. Henry, yeah, I'll send you up to the front line, and then we'll decide where we want you to go from there.
In the shadows.
Right. Over in Hyderabad, let's get this repaired with the cash. Oh, is that all we... Oh, God. Should we get the presidential palace done first then, because that's 5 repression to the area. Yeah, can we get that repaired first? There we go. Anything else to be repaired? Yeah, we can get that repaired. Good. And that'll just give repression, hopefully give a little bit more control to the area. Palatial estates, let's get those repaired. And what's that? Great Ashram. Oh, that's the conversion to Hinduism, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that can burn for a bit. That's fine. Over here, Ignag Perk. Oh, we probably need to get that upgraded. But we've got a large force there. So we should be able to scathe off further issues. We were going to get a church school there, but don't have the cash at the moment. Again, something there. This is what we need. We need to build it and stabilize the area. Right. They are armed peasantry. We might have enough.
Brush them aside.
Right, 1500 against 824. Okay, here we go then. It's horrendous weather. Our cannons seem to be all over here, and they seem to be all over there. Brilliant. So all we can hope is, yeah. There's their camels. We need to get. Oh, we've got some guns as well, haven't we? Yeah. If we can maybe put some fire on there. We've got loads of cavalry here. Do I charge them in? Right. Can I focus the artillery on... Where is their gun? Here. No, we can't quite get it. So if we pop it there... Oh, it's a bit of a bump, so we might actually be able to get there. They're firing into the back of that lump as well. Okay. So their cannons are firing at this part of the line here. And what we got coming towards us here, landless rabble. Okay, the dragoons should be able to hold them off. No problems. Yes, we've got dragoons, we've got 2 units of cavalry which can hit them. So we'll get the dragoons to hit them once with some fire. Where is our general here? Let's get him marching up there, out of the way of their artillery. It all looks pretty okay up here, so I'll get these guys to swing that way. Right. This weather's miserable, isn't it? Gone the days we could wait for the battle to get better weather before deploying. They are retreating, are they? Right, dragoons. Dragoons? Go on. Go and have a shot at them. I'll give you these guys as a bit of support with you. Let's get this moving. So the artillery barrage goes on. Yeah, so these are just pitchfork wielding guys, so hopefully the dragoons can start. Can we put you into skirmish mode? And then we've got some cavalry up here, 3rd Regiment of Horse backing them up. Here come the camels. We get the dragoons to hold, and we get these guys to hit them from the flank. Oh, they're retreating. Right, so we've got a little fight going on the flank here. Dragoons are going to go into skirmish mode. Perfect. Armed peasantry there. We've got some militia here, which is not a great unit of force, but that can maybe unsettle them. And these guys charge. Right, you have a pop at them. Right, they're routing. Good stuff. Well done. Oh, we've got another force up here which I hadn't seen moving. They've been able to hold them off. Right, back here. They're under attack, good. Let's get you back here. You're just supporting their flank. Those guys are, yeah, you finish them off. They're armed peasantry. Right. Militia, you go and engage them. Camel gunners. Oh, I didn't see them coming out of the woods. You attack them. You gonna shoot them? You gonna shoot them? I know they're malicious. They're not like proper forces. Right. I wanted you to hit them at a bit of pace rather than just. We'll just melee these guys now. I know the horses hate the camels, but hopefully sheer numbers will push our advantage there. Right, where's my unit of cavalry down here? They're there somewhere. Oh, there they are. Couldn't see them. Right, let's get you up here. Back to it. Right, these guys are thankfully being distracted. Right, the camels are broken, so let's continue your charge onto the guns. Who are these guys? Oh, big infantry. They're quite good. I think that's their guns gone. Can you just continue to push forward? Here comes the cavalry to hit them from the rear. Oh no, from the front. Because they're wheeling round. Good. Okay, my dragoons are getting pasted. Right. You done grand, boys. You done grand. Get out of there. Oh, they're breaking? I don't know. Okay, they did what they needed to do. Right. Let's okay, they are actually I think they may get back to us. Get back here and come quickly. I hate when they retreat, they just we'll leisurely walk, it's fine. Right, let's bring them back as quick as we can. And take stock. I think, yeah, they'll I don't know about the dragoons though. They look like they're properly running, but the cavalry unit, they've regained some composure, which is good. So we'll bring them behind our lines for the moment, just to kind of take a breather. I've got this. These guys have also recovered back to the lines. Good. Right. You can go back to bull shot or round shot, and then we've got loads of cavalry on this side as well. But the important thing is we were able to push that attack and wipe out their artillery guns. So they've got camels now, and they've got some infantry hiding in the woods. Okay, so are these guys... I'm guessing that... Who can reach? Fire into the camels, because I think that's where their commander is. And we've got... What we've got? Waste and strays? Or is it units, big units moving over here? I don't actually see anyone. Okay, here comes some of the fire towards the camels. There you go. Camel deaths are happening. Yeah, those howitzers are brilliant, aren't they? If nothing else, they look spectacular. Especially in this evening, or these early evening light. Good. Right, we've got some troops amassing there, but that's fine. We've got the cavalry charging up here. Are they going to get there in time? No, is the answer by the looks of that. Go on, you can do it. There's 46 of them. I need them whittled down. What are they going to get there? Okay, they're not going to do everything, but they'll get something. Good. Back to the howitzers. Putting fire on the camels. Right. These guys, you can go to canister shot. And maybe you concentrate on the infantry, while everyone else deals with everything else. Right, you. Can you see who these guys are? Actually, we've got. Okay, these howitzers are putting some fire on the camels still. Their commander is still not dead. They're routing. Right. Okay. Focus on them. All fire on the infantry. And then I will get these guys to engage the camels. And try and get them before they escape. Alright, okay, over here we've got the Native American auxiliary, tribal auxiliary mounted division, and we've got a light dragoon unit here. Right, there goes the boys after the camels. They're wavering. They're no longer quitting. Is not always the way. They're shaken. Right, here we go. The horse guards have got to their commander's camel division. Hopefully we can cut these down. And the commander with them. Yeah, there he goes. Malwa is gone. Good. Now all that's left is this infantry. 122 of it. So it's quite a bit of it, but of all their foibles and all their weaknesses, this is where cavalry really does come into its own. Running down disheartened troops and removing them from the battlefields. Right, let's get the horse guards into them. We've got two coming. Now they're routing. Two coming from there, and we've got the one coming from the boundary up as well. So, oh, actually, there's another unit over here. What's this? Continue. Oh, it's like one dude. Okay, I'm not going to worry. Let's get the mass. Get them to cut them down with their sabres. Okay, so we're 58 remaining. Is that going to be? Yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, of course, they can't get back in there. Right, who? I'm guessing it's going to be all but the cannons can get back in.
Your Majesty?
You guys get in.
Waiting for orders. Any further orders?
There we go. That keeps the populace.
Yeah.
It's just the cannon, which is
Troops!
behind the times, but they can move in next time. Good. Right, so the immediate danger for India is over. We are going to spend the next little while getting rid of the rebellions, improving morale. We'll start building some churches or church schools to change the populace to Protestant, which will make our job managing them a lot easier. We'll then start filtering the troops all the way up here, because actually what we do need is Hindustan. That is a requirement for our objectives. We stopped just short, but that's fine. There will be conflict between us and the Maharatha Confederacy going forward. There always will be. So yeah, we'll probably march up here through Hindustan, through the Punjab, maybe taking Kashmir. And then, yeah, as I say, that's the river boundary we'll probably work our way up to. We're up here anyway, and it would be good to get this territory because they've got a naval hospital there, which would be quite useful. I'll bring my admiral back down to our home waters. Well, technically these are our home waters, so we'll bring them here.
And look lively.
Good. And I think we just got troops in there, do we? Yeah, we've got a unit of troops. Good, good, good. So how's India looking now? A bit better. Oh, hang on. This area is still not happy. What have we got here? We've got a town. Great Ashram. Burning. Again, not too worried. We'll get that replaced probably. Oh, it's actually coming down slightly. We've only got modest troops here. Oh, it is +4 happiness for the populace, though. Well, we can't afford to repair it anyway, so it's a moot point, really, isn't it? So Jules II currently sits on the throne. We are prosperity of spectacular and prestigious rank of sublime. We're currently bringing in about £37,000 of income tax and just under 21,500 trade income. 3,500 other income for a total of 62,000 income per turn at the moment. Army upkeep is costing us 39,000. Naval upkeep is £12,000, and town watch is about 750. So our next income turn is predicted to be around about 100,000. So sorry, that would be nice. 10,000, beg your pardon. Obviously, we just discussed policies in India are. Oh, actually, Malwa. I don't think they're happy, are they? Oh, actually, would they be happy to? Yeah, they can pay tax. So we'll bring in another bit of money from there. That should be okay. This is quite a well-paying area, Orissa, so I'm not going to allow them to have a tax holiday. Nope. Oh, that actually just makes about 300 difference. Because the force is small, let's leave that as exempt for the moment, just to calm them down. The extra 300 quid is probably not going to make too much difference. Our government's popularity is 74%. We've just had an election. We've got another 5 turns before another election. So they're all looking pretty good with some decent stats. We've had a faff around last time, and well, it's okay. There's a potentially could be better, but it's okay for the moment. Trade-wise, Denmark, we're still losing some trade in with them, as to Russia, as to the Maharatha Confederacy. Is that because we haven't ticked on? Because we are actually trade partners with the Maharatha Confederacy now, unless they're at war with somebody else. They're at war with the Barbary states and the Ottoman Empire, which I think we dragged into this war, didn't we? Yeah, we did. But that's fine. I'm quite happy for them to keep fighting. Ooh, we could potentially open up trade negotiations with Spain. Oh. Being so insulted, are we? -79. Okay, who else wants to trade? No, it's just Spain. Spain would be a good trade partner. Okay, what about a trade? And then I will offer you a technology. I don't want to give you a military one. What about governing by consent? Division of labour. What about that one? Yeah, okay, so we gave them the steam pump, and we've now got a trade agreement with Spain. That should, A, improve our relationship with them over time, but B, look at that, it's put another 1,500 on our income. Awesome. Right, so the next couple of turns will be basically consolidating all our forces up to the north, trying to secure and keep the populace happy, start building some church schools to convert the populace, and start making this into an economic boom zone. Once that's happened, then we'll be ready for phase 2, which is to push up to the river and capture that, and then I'm pretty much done in India, I think. Then we can turn our attentions to probably finishing off our objectives in North America, taking France on, for which obviously we'll need to bring some forces over here to do what we need to do here, but also we'll need to reinforce Great Britain with a couple of fleets and some more troops. So when we do that and France get a bit annoyed, we might actually land straight on and try and hit Paris and do like a real blitzkrieg on them. France, of course, are a big player, and that won't go well with all their allies, which are in fact Savoy and Spain. So Spain's the one we're worried about. They're at war with Austria, so Austria will love us for it. So yeah, we will see how that goes. But we'll pick this up again next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're continuing to enjoy the reign of the British Empire and Total War Empire. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.